Yes, I'm taking a look at logomarket.de. This is a German site, so I've gone ahead and used the Google translation tool to translate this so that I can make a little bit more sense of what I'm looking at. One of the things that I normally look at is the language, make sure that there aren't typos in that. And because this is the translation, I won't necessarily be looking at that on the site. So that is one thing that I normally look at, and I will be foregoing that because I know that this is a translation. So once I get in here, I can see that I'm in the logo market and home, so I am right there. If I click on logo market, it just brings me back to the main page, so that is fine. Taking a look at the logo design market, I see the various logos that are here. Looks like I could choose from one of those for my company. So if I saw one in here that I liked, I could go ahead and click on it. And I'm going to go ahead and click on here. And it looks like this one is $450 or 450 euro. Circle sphere with 3 elements. And there is an error there, but that's Google again. Okay, gives the information on the logo. Okay, so all of them are unique. So that would be unique, so I can order the logo exclusively. Let's go ahead and take a look at that process. And I'll click on that. And it looks like it did kick me out of the translation a little bit on certain aspects, but it still looks like it's there. At least some of it is translated. I'm going to go back home here. So that process looks pretty clean. Looks like a fairly straight navigation through the order. So nothing real major there. And it looks like I lost the translation. So let's go ahead and kick that in again. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the abstract logo designs. And we have the freestyle square. So it looks like that breaks down well. So I can go ahead and see that. So easy enough to see that. Let's take a look at one further down here. And let's take a look at one for living furniture. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So we've got the different designs there. All these logos look very nice. The site looks very, very clean, no complaints. You have the top designers. So if I go here to Sarah Design, I can see all of those. That is the top designer. There's all of their information there, and I can go through that. Okay, and information for designers. So that's a little bit different than the home page. We go back here to Logo Market, and I scroll down to the designers again. Okay, so there's designers. So once you go into a designer, it looks like it does take the top designers off. So I can't easily go back to those, which is fine. Once you're into a designer, you may not want to have those listed. So I can go ahead and click here, take a look at emotion and design. All nice logos. None in my shopping cart. Now that's interesting because I clicked on one of these earlier. We'll go ahead and do this one. And I'm going to order the logo exclusively. And we'll see if that gets loaded into the cart. So I would think that would be my cart. So I'll go ahead and translate again. It looks like it brings me back to the main page, probably because I always have that web address up there. And it says my cart is empty. So it looks like it is not retaining stuff in the cart. Now that could be because of the translation, but that looks, at least from my side, like it's dropping stuff out of the cart. So something you might want to look at there. Let's see how it works. So I select the appropriate logo, and I can order and adjust if necessary. Okay. All kinds of information here. So that looks fairly clean. Your footer looks clean. Let's see. We have the home logo design. The About Us page. Let's take a look at that really quick. The About Us page looks nice, laid out well. And I can log in as a free logo designer. Okay, let's take a look at the contact page. And we have the information here to fill out the form and the capture. Now one thing, and it may just be my personal preference, but always on a website, I like to see some other contact information. It does look like you've got the phone number over here, so that information is there. But I'm not seeing a physical address anywhere. And I know with online businesses that you don't always put that there because you have multiple locations. But it would be nice if I could see that there was a physical location. To me, when I'm looking at a website, it usually gives me a little bit more confidence. Very seldom has it ever stopped me from ordering, but I do like to see a physical address somewhere that I know where something is located. So we have the information on the disclaimer for customer. Let's take a look at information for customers. Let's see what we have there. Okay, so all of the information is there. Gives me the procedure, about adaptations and modifications. So that all looks very clean as well. So at least on the German translation, or the English translation of the German site, I'm really not seeing anything that is jumping out to me that looks like the design is bad. It's very clean. For the most part, it's moving quickly. I'm not seeing a lot of lag or slowness on the site. So everything seems to be working very well. A lot of really nice logos out there. If I was in the market for a custom logo that I needed customized, that I knew was mine, I'd probably be looking at the site and seeing what I could order as far as a logo. So everything looks nice. Now the only thing that I would say is check on that cart, and then I'm just noticing here that there is a wish list, and I'm looking here and I'm not seeing where I can add something to my wish list. So to get something added to my wish list, I'm not seeing how I add something to a wish list. And I can see where I can send this to a friend. So that looks good. So those are the two things that I would probably take a look at, is take a look at the shopping cart, making sure that it's holding onto the items that individuals put in there. And then unless I'm missing it here or it got blocked out because of the translation, I am not seeing how I can add something to the wish list. Other than that, great site. Everything looks really nice. Well done. And hopefully if I need a logo in the future, I'll be able to come back here and order one.